The invisible selfie stick effect. What is it? How does it work? What cameras are capable of doing it? That's what we are going to talk about in this video. About 5 years ago, I made a video on this channel talking about the invisible selfie stick effect before it was really well documented, and this actually became pretty much my most popular video ever with hundreds of thousands of views. But since then, the game has changed somewhat, and companies like Insta360 have realized that the invisible selfie stick effect is actually something that makes 360 cameras like the Insta360 X3 really popular. So I'm going to go through the different types of invisible selfie sticks that are available, the cameras that they work with, the ones that they don't, how to properly achieve the effect, and some hints and tips to make sure your floating invisible camera effect works as well as possible. So let's go. The invisible selfie stick effect is achieved thanks to a quirk of 360 cameras and can't be achieved with other cameras like a GoPro Hero or a smartphone. 360 cameras work by using two fisheye lenses facing away from each other. Each lens captures half of the field of view, which are then combined together to create a full 360 video or photo. While a 360 camera can capture the full 360 degrees around it, there is a small blind spot between the two camera lenses that's roughly half the thickness of the camera body. As long as the 1/4 inch mount is located on the body between these two lenses, and they almost always are, then the camera can make use of the invisible selfie stick effect. The most popular 360 cameras right now are made by Insta360, which is also the company that has marketed the invisible selfie stick effect to its fullest extent, using slogans like "No drone, no problem." Cameras like the Insta360 X3 and Insta360 One RS with the 360 mod work with the invisible selfie stick effect. However, single lens cameras like the Insta360 Go 3 can't achieve this effect. The company has also developed its own range of invisible selfie sticks that will work perfectly to achieve the effect, but I'll talk more about those later. While Insta360 may have popularized the invisible selfie stick effect, it's not only their cameras that can achieve it. The GoPro Max, QCam 3, Ricoh Theta, and pretty much every consumer 360 camera can also achieve this effect, as long as you use the right type of selfie stick. So, what kind of equipment do you need? What kind of selfie stick should you get? Most selfie sticks used for smartphones and other cameras aren't suitable because they have too much equipment sticking out at the top, which would be outside of the 360 camera's blind spot and therefore visible in your photos and videos. You'll want to use a selfie stick or a monopod or tripod that's very slim at the top with nothing sticking out. As I mentioned before, Insta360 makes their own range of invisible selfie sticks which are guaranteed to work with all types of 360 cameras to achieve the effect. Other companies have also started developing their own selfie sticks, but as long as they look something like this, then you're good to go. Roughly the standard length of one of these invisible selfie sticks is around 110 centimeters, which is long enough to achieve most of the unique shots and seemingly impossible angles that you've probably seen being made with 360 cameras. But if you want to achieve a fake drone effect, which is becoming another popular use of 360 cameras in places where drones are banned, then you'll need to purchase an extra long invisible selfie stick, which are up to 3 times longer than the standard ones. Using one of these to their fullest extent allows you to create drone-like effect. This works best with smaller and thinner 360 cameras, as heavier ones will make the selfie stick bend and become visible in your video. When using cameras like a GoPro Hero or your smartphone attached to a selfie stick, you'll position the camera so that the lens is facing you, something like this, which does make sense. But you don't want to do this with a 360 camera to achieve the invisible selfie stick effect. In fact, you'll want to position the camera so that the body is facing away from you, like this. Now, it may seem like the camera isn't recording you because the lenses aren't pointing at you. But remember, a 360 camera is recording everything around it at once, including what's behind it, what's at the bottom, what's at the top. So holding the camera like this is actually the best way to record yourself. And when you reframe and play back the video, it will look like the camera is floating. And as long as you position your hand in a kind of natural way, then it will almost look like you're not holding anything at all. So following these simple steps will allow you to get the best invisible selfie stick effect no matter what 360 camera you're using. Most of the unique shots that are making 360 cameras more and more popular require using an invisible selfie stick, so it is the #1 accessory I recommend getting. A lot of the time you just have to hold the camera in front of you and capture the action. Most of the creativity is done in the editing process, but sometimes you need to move your camera in a more specific way. Now, if you want to fast track your way to learning the most awesome 360 camera effects, then check out my Ultimate Insta360 video course, which will teach you how to create over 40 unique effects, including setting up, shooting, editing, and exporting. And all of these use the invisible selfie stick, so you'll be ready to go as long as you have one of those. So that's my update on how to achieve the invisible selfie stick and the best way to do so, and the best equipment to use. Please subscribe if you found this useful, or give the video a like. Plenty more videos coming up showing you how to get the most out of your 360 camera. So until next time, guys, I'll see you around. Bye.